Okay, you're welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. Hello, you're welcome to my live. Welcome to this session. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining in. You're welcome. 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 Thanks for joining in. You're welcome. Welcome. So let me know where you're joining from. Which part of the world are you presently? Oh, who is here? I can see at least one person is here now. Yeah, welcome. Just register your presence. Where are you watching from? Thank you for casting your votes. Thank you for casting your votes. Where are you joining in from? Hello, everyone. How are you today? Chester Patrick, thanks for joining in. Chester Patrick, watching from Nigeria. How is your day going? Which part of Nigeria are you watching from? Hello, Chester. Where in Nigeria are you watching from? Thank you for joining in this a live session in a long while. Okay, so welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Soyemi Damilare. This is my channel live. I've done a number of live sessions and quite a number of videos on the channel. But let me know if you're a content creator. So, Mr. Patrick Chesa, are you a content creator? Mr. Patrick, where are you watching from and every other person joining in, let's know where you are joining from. It's afternoon in Nigeria. What time is it in your location? So, how's your day going? We're talking about content creators and content creation. Are you a content creator? Let's know you in the chat box. As much as possible, we may not talk about anything related to medicals today. Okay, maybe this session. So let's talk about content creator, content creators, content creation. Is it easy to be a content creator? Are you happy being a content creator, or if you are just responding to that poll, are you happy? So is Mr. Patrick here? Who is joining in? Let's know where you're joining in from. What time is it in your location? Thanks for joining us. Are you a content creator? And if you are you happy to be one? Are you enjoying being a content creator? So a number of people actually have not just a few numbers, billions of people have ideas because it's God given. We work with our minds as much as possible. God has given us that special gift of processing information, working with our brains, and then there's the need to understand. Okay, just Okay, so I was saying that having an idea or having ideas is something that's a special gift from God, and everyone has that gift. Okay, so and we process these ideas from our spirits, our minds, working with our brains, and then we want to communicate those ideas. Okay, so and that's what God has shared with us because He's a God of ideas, He's a God of vision, and He's a God of purpose. So every man that has been created for a purpose, and that purpose will keep running in the heart of that man, each one of us, and then the need to express that purpose comes in gradually, and there is usually an unveiling of those purposes. So we need to understand that's the plan of God, and we all need to come into that understanding and flow. So being a content creator is just basically about having ideas, having some thought patterns, some line of thoughts, and then possibly from experience, possibly from studying, conducting research. It could come from personal experience, could come from other people's experience or experiences. So there is a need to keep communicating. So each one of us has something to share with others. So people now have this platform or platforms. There are various platforms. Apart from YouTube, there's the Facebook, there is the TikTok, there is Instagram, LinkedIn, different platforms where people get to express those ideas, try to fulfill those purposes. Okay, so it's important to recognize the purposes of God. I mean, those ideas that God is putting or bringing to your mind for you to now know steps to take to express those ideas. Now, the ideas you may have may be related to your line of study, as I mentioned. That's one of the ways that people get ideas from studying. And if that is something that you are experiencing, then that's an advantage for you. You can actually do well when you are trained in something in a particular area, and you have information, professional, valuable information to share with the world. Okay, because these platforms, they're not local platforms. It's not just something that has to do with your immediate environment. There are billions of people all over the world that can have access to your ideas or your information. You know, someone has said ideas rule the world, and really the plan, the vision of God is what is ruling our world. So God brings those wisdom, ways of doing things, and brings to the hearts, the minds of each one of us, and then we find ways to express these ideas. So what they are supposed to do actually to make our world better, to make our lives better. That's what those ideas are supposed to do. Okay, so for example, the use of telephones now and is beyond just communicating on audio, in audio format, as you can see, doing a live video now, and So many other things can be done with your on your phone. You can access your mail. Um, you can do some artworks. You can do some graphics. You can there's a lot that can be done using your phone, So God gave that idea to somebody, and then it began to increase and then multiply and expand. So ideas are very important. So as content creators, we have people with different ideas, different information, whether it's a general information. Of course, no one is a monopoly of information or ideas. The same God that puts into the heart of one also puts into the heart of another. So we must understand that very well. And interestingly, uh, that's why you find out that when you are trying to do something, you may find out that someone else is actually doing something related, or it may sometimes even be exactly what you are doing. So it shouldn't be strange, because we are all from God, and we need to understand that it's all about God's gift to each and every one. So you must discover your own special area of God's gifting to you. It's something that you just find. Do I use the word easy? Like the question I'm asking here, is it easy to be a content creator? If you're a content creator, let's know in the chat box. Is it actually easy being a content creator? And are you happy? Maybe in the general sense, you can respond that you are happy, or if you are not, or in the sense of being a content creator. Are you happy being a content creator? Let's know in the chat box. Now it's afternoon here in Nigeria, and if you are just joining in or you've been on this live, kindly drop a message in the chat box. Let's know that you are here with us. Yes, thank you for casting your votes. We have 2 votes now, and 2 people have responded that they are happy. So, is there something particularly that is making you happy, or that makes you happy? Why are you happy right now? Because someone else may say they are sad, they are not happy. So, what makes you happy? Because happiness is actually a state, and it can change. Sometimes it can change with time, with experience. Okay, so it's that sense of satisfaction and contentment with self and the experiences that you are having. So, what is it that makes you happy? Okay, you may like to share with us. Hello, 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 hello. Mr. Chester Patrick, are you Nigerian? You say you are watching from Nigeria, but are you Nigerian, or you are from another part, native of another land, or you live in Nigeria? Okay, so content creation, it's a lot. So when the idea comes, it just come in the raw form, and sometimes people get to express it the way it has come. So sometimes someone just receives an idea and they just want to share it. Okay, they just want to share it, and there's nothing wrong in that. But someone may just need it at that point in time. Some other times it comes like an idea, and then may take some time. We may take some time to process that idea, to build it up, to add to it, to remove from it, to seek other people's opinion or um, additions, expertise on that particular idea. So the content, there's something that is coming up your mind, and then you want to share with the world. Okay, really, this sharing sometimes may not may not apply to everyone every time, and not apply to everyone every time, because we all have different interests, and our interests, even though sometimes may be the same, but may not be the same every time. Okay, so that means that if I'm interested in something like entertainment at this time, someone else may just be interested in something educational. Okay, so we have different areas for content creation, and um, ideas come for different fields. Creativity is another aspect. You know, when a person is creative, there are people that are like-minded and they want to watch such videos. They want to hear or listen to people that are creating things, talking about technology, talking about, oh, hello, Ken Joel. Thank you for joining in. Hello from the UK, Ken Joel. Thank you for joining in. I'm fine, and you, Ken? Okay, thank you. What time is it in the UK right now? Is it an hour before, or what is it? This afternoon in Nigeria. It's 12 12:38 p.m. now in Nigeria. So what time is it in the UK? And what part of the UK are you? Thank you for joining this live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I was talking about content creators, and then content creation. So that's where we are. And thank you for casting your votes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so you are happy. Very good. So let's have more responses. So what do you know about content creation? And are you a content creator? What do you know about creation? Are you a content creator? So you can share your experience with us. Okay, so I was saying that there are different areas where people can create content. You know, if you look at YouTube, for example, we call them niches. There are different areas like entertainment, as I was talking about the other time. There's the educational, um, there is the vlogging, people talking about sharing their experiences daily. It could be daily. Some lifestyle, could be sports, could be politics. So there are different areas where people get to create content. So you must be able to identify your area of interest and where you are able to actually do well at or in. Do you know that that area of interest is very important, because your passion is important in whatever you do, apart from being trained, learning, research, and all that. You need to be interested, you need to be happy about what you are doing. Okay, so some of us, we show up here because we're just passionate. I'm passionate about educating the world, about sharing uh, the little I know with the world. Being a medical doctor, as much as possible, I try to give updated information, especially in a relatable manner to the public. People in different parts of the world get connected, they get to watch, they get to comment, they get to ask questions, and this has been helping a lot of people. Being a third year being on YouTube. Okay, so doing a lot of content creation, looking at the interests of people, looking at commonly asked questions. So these are ways by which a content creator works. So is it really easy to be a content creator? waiting for content creators to respond to that question. Okay. And are you happy being a content creator? Now we have 4 votes. Thank you for voting. And it's getting interesting. We have, thank you for the like. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So to give this channel or this live session a like so that the YouTube family can show this to more people, then just double tap on your screen. You can double tap on your screen, kindly do that. And then you could also click on the 3 dots, the corner of your screen or your phone, your mobile, or your tab, as the case may be. You could just check and then you see the like button. You can click on that like button. You can also double tap on your screen and then you get more likes for this session. Thank you. But I want to really know if you are a content creator. Thank you for the first like. So I hope we can have more of that. Thank you for the votes. So what makes you happy? What makes you happy? What makes you happy? So talking about content creation, a lot of work is talking about the need to study, a lot of studies. Sometimes it's easy when it's an area that you're already specialized in. If you're a sportsman or sportswoman, you are actively involved or engaged in sports, or you do sporting activities, then and you have some practical experiences that you can share with others. And then, if you are a teacher, naturally, you have a particular area of interest. For example, you are good at English and you want to teach, then it becomes easier to communicate in that field. Okay, so it requires a lot of time and commitment, generating ideas and being strategic about those ideas. Okay, because sometimes, like I said, they just come in the raw form. Kindly confirm that you can hear me. If you are joining in, just let me know if you can hear me clearly so that I'm sure that this audio is good enough. Let me know if you can hear me. Am I audible? Please drop a chat, drop a message in the chat. Am I audible? Or do I need to change my audio, my device? Hello, Ken. Hello, Patrick. Am I audible? Let me know if I am audible. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we should check it out. See. Okay, am I audible? Hope you've been hearing me. I believe the audio has been good. Okay, so talking about some of the things that content creators do. Now, the aspect of the work is not just in receiving the idea, it's about processing the idea. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Mr. Ade, Mr. Ade Bokiki. Thank you for joining in. It's been a while. Thank you, sir. Good to have you here. Thank you for the like. Thank you for your support. And how is content creation? We are talking about content creators, some of the things that we do. So, is it easy to be a content creator? Do you want us to discuss this? Let's have your experience. Okay, yes. Saturday says, yes, I've been busy. Yes. Well done, sir. I understand everyone, doing a lot in their different areas. So thank you, thank you. Okay, say it's not easy. So what do you mean by it's not easy being a content creator? Is it not just about receiving the idea and then sharing the idea with people, Mr. Ade? Okay, I did a bit of introduction earlier. I talked about um, how God gives us ideas, how things come to our mind, how there are different areas that we can really look at as individuals, where we receive, we conceive, and then we want to express and communicate to our world. Okay, so that's a God given gift. And everyone should understand that and value it and not take it for granted. Okay, because as you are receiving it, some other people are also receiving ideas from God. Okay, so that's why sometimes content looks similar. That's why areas of interest look similar. Okay, so Mr. Ade says it's not easy. It's not easy being a content creator. He says it's not been easy, one of the most tasking job, but not being talked about. Mr. Ade, this is an interesting one. Say it's not been easy. It's been easy. What is not been easy? What is one of the most tasking jobs, but not being talked about. So we should be talking about it. Okay. So that means, are you saying that content creators should be paid more? Okay. So that's interesting. So, sir, when you sit and talk every day, you know it's not easy. Yeah, right, Mr. Adi. I know what it means. I mean, talking about practicing as a medical doctor, interacting with patients and in different ways on different platforms, physically, virtually, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, sometimes energy consuming, and sometimes I'm even thinking that some of these people, do they know that the doctors are also humans and they need to catch some rest sometimes, rest and take some breaks in between work. Okay, so that's something I understand, Mr. Ade. Say when you sit and talk every day, it's not easy. Okay, but you get used to it, of course. I've been practicing for more than 10 years now. So I understand what it means when you keep doing something over the years, you get better at it, you have experience, you get used to it. Of course, that does not remove the demand on that job, right? Okay, it does not remove the demand, the time, the energy. Sometimes missing your meals, skipping meals can have negative consequences, definitely. And if that keeps happening, okay, that may affect the individual's health. Okay, so I know what you mean, sitting there. In fact, content creators are at risk of certain medical conditions like a backache. eh, you know, um, there's something we call computer vision syndrome. Um, the eyes can get blurry. Person can have frequent headaches. Individual can get a back pain. So these are some of the things that can happen, really, Mr. Ade. So I understand what you are saying. It's very tasking. Sometimes people go without food for hours, sometimes even without water and drink. Okay, so but as content creators, we need to learn to, is it like learning on the job? Really, it's about learning how to make ourselves comfortable as we do what we love to do. Okay, so we must be able to um, note the aspect of rehydration or hydration, taking enough water, at least for an adult, at least 3 liters of water a day. So you should know that when you sit at your desk or in front of your phone or doing your research, if you are not conscious of this, you may get dehydrated, and sometimes you may even begin to have hunger pangs that if you don't respond to, may lead to something else. So thanks so much. Mr. Ade says, thanks so much for educating us. I really appreciate this. Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Ade. Thank you for joining in too and for engaging us in the discussion. We have 6 votes, and all of the people that have voted say they are happy. It's good to know. Is it because it's going to be a happy New Year soon, or is it because it's just it's getting to Christmas season? Why exactly are you happy? What's making you happy? Is something happening that is making you happy? Or you are just happy, or is something that you cannot explain? Okay, so you can share with us. Yeah, I see you. Madam Chidima Evelyn is here. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Thank you. Good to have you here. Chidima says, good afternoon. Hi, Doc. Yes, hi. Good to have you here. It's a very good afternoon. Yes, on this side, live in Nigeria. Live in Nigeria. Yeah. So how's it been with you, Madam Chidima? Thank you for your massive support. I call it massive, for your comments, watching my videos, showing up and letting me know that you are one of our favorite fans, and you've been dropping your comments and questions, and you've made it more interesting, the community growing and getting more interesting. Thank you. Yes. You say I look so happy. Saturday says I'm happy because you've got a good health. Thank God for life. Yes, you must learn to be grateful. So that's one of the things that we must do, not just as content creators, but as individuals. You may not even be creating any content. You may be joining us, but you should note that you need to learn how to express gratitude. That's one of the things I mentioned in my video, the latest video. You just find time to watch that video um, after this live session. I shared with us in that video about why you need to be happy, and it is very important to know that there are things that you can do to make yourself happy. Okay, God has given us that life. We should be happy people, joyful, and enjoy. He wants us to enjoy life. Okay, so thank you, Madam Chidima. Okay, so Ade says, thank God for life. Yes, we must learn to thank God for life. Some people still would have wished to still be here, but they are not here today. But we thank God for life. We thank God. So Madam Chidima says, Evelyn says, you look so happy today. Really, Mr. Ade, do I look happy? Okay, it says so happy. So that means there's an extra happiness. What could that be? Chidima, Evelyn, please, what do you think? What do you suspect it to be? Can you guess what is there something that's making me so happy? What could that be? And you're laughing, yes. Yes, I know there were times that I tried to come up live some times ago, but it seems there were some challenges with staying on, and of course, some people understood those challenges, especially talking about clinical practice, practicing as a doctor, so much engagement with patients and all that. So that has not really given much time to coming up live. Okay, so as much as possible, I still do this. So thank you for your observation. Wonderful observation. I mean, you should be noticing something. That's fine. So hello Chidima, that's from Ade. Mr. Ade says, hello Chidima, are you also a content creator? Yes, she is. Mr. Ade, yes, she is. Okay, yes, she has responded to that. So let's connect with one another. You can check, you can just take a screenshot of the people in the chat, and then if you are here to drop a comment, you can drop a comment in the chat so we know that you are here with us. All right, so Mr. Ade, Chidima is a content creator. Mr. Ade is also a content creator. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ade. He says, okay, I will watch the video after this live stream. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Chidima was asking, how about you? And Mr. Ade says, yes, me too. I'm also a content creator. Thank you, Chidima. Okay, nice to connect. Yes, you look super happy, sir. I'm confirm I can confirm that. Probably good work review. It's interesting. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll share with you what's happening there. Okay. Doc, my only guess would be money. Okay, money makes people happy, but some people have money and they are still not happy. What do you think? There's so much money can do, really, but money cannot do everything. Cannot um, do everything. That's the point. That sometimes people have money to take care of some health problems, yet sometimes there may be challenges with those people getting appropriate recovery or response to treatment. So sometimes money may be there, but people may not still be happy. Of course, more money in my account, I'm happy. Okay, so if you're talking about need for dollars, pounds, okay, naira is good, but I mean, um, those currencies are also, I mean, good. So I'm happy if I know when I receive those in my account. Thank you. But there's really nothing special uh, right now, or maybe something's happening yet that I don't know. Uh, Chidima, you're trying, Doc. Yes, Chidima says you're trying. How do you find time to balance work, life, family, and YouTube, especially the live stream? That's a good question. Okay, Mr. Ade is saying, well done, Doc. I've got to go now. Have a great day, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ade. Thank you for joining. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for participating actively. I really appreciate. So Chidima, say I'm trying. I'll say that's the grace of God. Of course, I put in some efforts, but that's on the practical side. They need to study. They need to balance studying, rest, clinical work, eating, exercising. All of those things that we talk about. They need to practically do them myself. There's really a need to balance. Of course, I've done videos on work-life balance, and it's important for every one of us, especially as content creators. We need to balance all that we are creating, the content, the sitting in front of the camera, the recordings, the editing, the researches that we are doing, the sharing in the community. We need to balance all that with the need to take care of our own health, okay, because that's what really boils down to. So balancing work, definitely there's a schedule when it comes to work. There's a time to resume work, there's a time to close, but of course there are occasions where one may need to spend extra time, sometimes on call duties, spending nights in the hospital, sometimes just free, sometimes it's my leave period. So it's just like every other person that is engaged with some professional work and they are working physically. Of course, I do some private consultations, virtual, remote consultations. So that's also there, and they are usually scheduled. It's not 24 hours. So I have clients, I have families that I also manage who are um, connected from different parts, and we get to schedule our consultations. So it's a lot really, but having a proper plan and prioritizing, knowing what should come up. Something can be important, but not urgent. So we must learn as content creators to be able to really, if you have studied that before, if you have come across it, that something can be important yet not urgent. Something can be urgent but not important. Something can be unimportant and not even urgent. But there's that one that can be important and still be urgent. So we must learn to be able to distinguish between these four, and then be able to prioritize and take action appropriately. Thank you for the fourth like. I hope we can have more. Thank you. I can see here we have with us banter. Again, okay, we call her banter. Banter is here. Banter with Dima. Says, hello, Doc Shoyemi. Thank you for joining in, Banter. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to have you here. Banter says, hey, everyone in the chat. Yes, hello, everyone. Banter is greeting you. So, Chidima says, hello, Dima. And then says, sick, how are you there? All right, okay. So talking about work-life balance, definitely family is there. Talking about wife, my dear wife, my children, and there is definitely all that I do, ensuring that I'm available for them as much as possible. Once I pick my children from different places, I need to pick them from, take them to where I need to take them from with my wife and all that. So that's family life, and I have that family life that everyone is expected to have and live and enjoy. So you must learn to balance these different areas. Otherwise, you may find out that your productivity may be affected, even in the content creation. If you are not well settled in other areas, it may affect you because your mind definitely will be on those things. If you are like me, your mind will be there. You want other things to be in shape, even though you need to share something with your community, but you must understand where you need to share something with your family, when you need to share something with your colleagues, when you need to share something, with a client. So all these things should be put. We must just learn to prioritize. Okay, so when you prioritize, it makes it easy. Something is important and it's urgent, then you need to attend to it. But if it's not urgent but it's important, you should also attend to it. But if it is urgent but it's not important, you should also attend to it. But some other things are unimportant and they are also not urgent, so they must be at the right level. All right. So Chidima Evelyn says, I think I should come learn time management from you, Doc. It's just about experience over time, learning. There was a time someone was asking me, another YouTuber, she was asking about how do I do it, a colleague, and then she was asking I said, what I've learned to do now, okay, I had that pressure at a point before, pressure of okay, I have my notes, I have ideas, I want to sit in front of the camera, do some recordings, quickly edit and find a way to post. I want people to know about something, all those pressures are there. But over time, I've learned that I can get to do these things in bits. Not really, sometimes we say shoot at a go. Very good. You can record videos, different videos, talking about batching. You can do that. Okay, but it all depends on the type of profession you are engaged in, what you are doing, other things that you are doing. If you are a full-time YouTuber or content creator, of course, there's a way you can program your life, or have your schedule such a way that you balance things. But if you are also not a full-time YouTuber or content creator, there's also a way to go about it. So I'm sharing my experience now. Do you know that I found out that those breaks in between, there's always something that I can do about my next video. There's always something I can do about a live. There's something I can do about posting in the community. So just taking advantage of those breaks. Sometimes maybe you're trying to relax. There's a time to relax and put your phone by the side. Of course, that should be noted. But there are other times that you are not actively engaged in anything official, or some other need to pay attention to other people, just with yourself. It's another opportunity to just edit that your notes and then think a little about that idea. You don't necessarily have to do everything at a go. Just sit there 1 hour, which is not even healthy. I mentioned earlier that people develop back pain, computer vision syndrome from sitting just for hours at the desk looking at the devices, the exposure to the lighting from the phone or screen, depending on the device, and then the sitting for hours put some pressure on the bones and the back, especially. So all these are risks that content creators face. So, but you must learn how to overcome this, come above these challenges, as a content creator. So what I do is I just check, okay, what can I do Is it just a line that I can edit in this video? Is it just a little thought on how I can make the sound better, and just do it in between and then move on to something else that needs to be done? Okay, so it actually takes the pressure off. Even though you have goals, you have timing, you want to meet up with your schedule to post maybe on a Thursday, which is tomorrow, but you should have started your editing earlier. Your recordings should have been done earlier and all that. So it puts little or no pressure on you because it's just about 24 hours to post your next video. So that's what I've learned to do. All right. Talking about time management, there's a lot. I'm not able to share everything that I do, but there has to be that understanding. It still boils down to priority. You must learn to prioritize. Prioritizing is important. All right. So please, if you are here to vote, cast your vote. If you are here to uh, double tap on your screen, if you are just joining us, kindly double tap and let me know if you have done so. And then if you are just joining in and we don't know where you are joining in from, you can drop a message in the chat. Let's know your location. And are you a content creator? If you are, what's your niche? What's your area? So that someone here can connect with you. So Chidima, you're welcome. We can learn from one another. Okay, so no one knows it all. We are learning, and there are a lot of resources available online. Also, you can watch other people's video. But as you grow in your own world, you find out that you will be able to navigate better, when you make those adjustments. Okay, not being rigid with what you are doing and the way you are doing it. Okay. So Chidima says, I'm fine, Dima. It's fine. I'm saying, how about you? Banta, everything is asking, how about you? How are you today? So, of all the people that voted here, none has said they are unhappy. Everyone is happy, and I'm happy that you are happy. All right. So, what do you want to share with us in your experience being a content creator? All right. So, I was sharing about all the work that content creators do. We cannot share everything here, but I know that those ideas, when they come, they need some processing. Like even if you are doing something that someone has done before, there is always a way. It could be a little different from what that person has done or is doing. Okay, so something that makes it a bit different. All right, so we need to learn to be creative. That's what we call it. Being creators means that we should actually be creative. Must learn to bring in new ideas. When we take time to meditate, that's where meditation comes in. That's where prayer comes in. God just bringing that idea to you, and you find out that sometimes just a video can go viral, and you get more engagements from on your channel. Okay, so and then we should also learn to understand the aspect of the production, editing, the sounds and all those things that are involved. Sometimes you are testing, you want to see how people respond to a particular video, a particular live session and things like that. So all those help with experience helps you to be able to learn and unlearn. You learn, you know what you need to add, and then you remove what needs to be removed. Okay. So, and your focus will be on how can I satisfy the people that are watching, the community that I'm to serve. How can I serve them better? So those are some of the things that we must have in mind as content creators. So is it easy to be a content creator? Vanta, is it easy being a content creator? Vanta says she's good talking to Evelyn. Vanta says it's been a while. Hope you are fine. Okay, so thank you, Vanta, for asking. We have 7 votes, and all the votes are. Are you happy? Yes. So it's good. That's healthy. So let's talk about some of the activities. I talked about getting the idea and then processing the idea. So brainstorming, sometimes you may need to engage others in discussion, especially you may not directly engage with them, but you have people who have gone far ahead. You can stand on the shoulders of giants to help you to navigate, especially in that area of your specialization. Okay, so you must learn to learn from others. Okay, so they need to study others, maybe watch their videos, study their materials, see how they did on a particular topic that the idea is also coming to your mind, and then doing it in a bit of with a bit of improvement, and what YouTube may or the audience may find extra in that video. And then they need to check out trending topics and, of course, interest areas of your community and the global audience. All right, so planning is very important. Talking about this, Chidima, I was talking about the need to strategize, setting goals, prioritizing. So when you plan, when you have a calendar, it makes it easy. Sometimes I have my notes. Even though definitely I'm not able to meet up with all the plans, but of course I know what I'm following. Oh, this area at this time, this area at this time, this to be done at this time. But there are times that you may need to make adjustments depending on, sometimes there are trending topics that um, people may need to talk about, especially if you are in the entertainment, lifestyle, vlog, all those music uh, niches. These are areas where you may also need to check what is trending. Even for medicals, we have trending medical issues that people in the medical field, nurses, pharmacists, physiotherapists, clinical psychologists, psychiatrists, people can look into and research more. So scripting is that aspect where you have an outline of your video. You 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 know technology has made it easy where you can type on your notes on your pad on your phone anywhere and get your notes ready for your video recording. So that's where the scripting comes in. You have detailed script on like a guide on the things you want to talk about. Then the filming, talking about setting up equipment. Now it's interesting that we do a lot. Now I'm not going to tell you what's happening here, but if you notice, There's a difference between here and here. So these are some of the things that we do as content creators, where we set up to make the video and the audio attractive to our audience or our community. So you must learn to put those things in order for you to do your filming, for your video to be well recorded. Some people even go to studio. I have a brother that has a studio. Some time ago, I started to use the studio, but over time, okay, for the sake of distance and time, definitely I could not keep using the studio. So you can have your own home studio where your corner. Okay, I have a corner where I do my video recordings now. All right, and it could change with time. You could organize another part, depending on what you are creating. And if you have to do outdoor, definitely you know that you need some noise reducing condenser mics, so that noise cancelling, particularly, so that you can have good audio for the people that will be watching your videos. So you need to capture high quality audio and video. Now, coming to editing, some people have learned to give that out to others to do for them, employing uh, people, graphic designers, video editors, and people do that a lot. But there are softwares that are available to handle this also, and some are free, some are paid for. So these are some of the things that content creators do. Enjoy some free apps. Sometimes you have to pay for most of those apps so that you can have a better quality in terms of audio and video effects. Okay, so also talking about devices, sometimes most people use phones, high quality phones, and then cameras may be needed. Other items like softbox, ring lights, all kinds of lights are also there that are needed. Now, creating thumbnails is another aspect, and we've learned a lot about the need to have catchy thumbnails. So that's something that every creator does, and even if you have someone employed to design all that for you, they still need your feedback in terms of how well you like the thumbnail, and you can even do your thumbnail testing. Recently I used that. You can do it on your community, where you ask people to choose which thumbnail best fits the topic or title you're talking about, and then you can also use the testing, thumbnail testing available in your YouTube studio, the desktop version. So that can also help. So I did one recently that after the testing for about 2 weeks, I was able to now know that, about 47% or so of people preferred a particular thumbnail to the two others that had about 20 percent votes or likes. Another thing is search engine optimization. That's how people get to be found online, using good titles, great titles, descriptions, and tags for better visibility. So these are important for better visibility in search results. Then audience engagement, responding to comments. I try as much as possible to do that, which is very important. Doing question and answer sessions, and then engaging community in community posts, people commenting, you responding. Then monitoring your analytics, another aspect where content creators work, watching the time, looking at the click-through rate, looking at the watch hours, looking at audience demographics, in terms of location, where your audience are really, and the gender and the videos they like to watch. Those are some of the demographics. Okay, we just look at this last point for this session on what content creators do. Collaboration is another aspect. Partnering with other creators or brands to expand your reach is a critical aspect, and we must learn to do this more. I've been engaged in a number of collaborations and looking forward to more. And so when we do these collaborations, we get to have more visibility. The message that you have, the idea that you have, gets to reach more people. Okay, and you are contributing to one another, and you see that your community gets to grow with that. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this live session. Be closing, say, in the next 12 minutes or so that we'll have done this for about an hour and a half. So let me know if you have any comments on doing content creation, and how easy it has been for you. So how have you been able to navigate? What have you been doing to to thrive on YouTube or other platforms that you have? Waiting for your comments, waiting for your comments. What do you do to make it easy for yourself? So thank you for the likes, thank you the for the polls, for casting your votes. I appreciate everyone who joined in at such an interesting time. So thank you for joining and watching this live. Thank you for casting your votes. So 100% votes for being happy. 100%. So not anyone here said that they are unhappy. So everyone is happy and happy that you are happy. Okay, so you want to share your experience with us about content creation. Is there something new that you have learned? Is that an experience that you will want to share with us? These few minutes remaining. So, how are you finding YouTube right now? How is your channel doing? Do you believe in collaboration? And are you involved in collaboration? Are you involved in collaboration? So in less than 10 minutes, we should close this live. Okay, so appreciating everyone who joined in. There's Patrick, Ken Joel, Ade Bokiki, Chidema Evelyn, and of course we had Banter with Dima was with us. Thank you all for joining and participating. It was good to have you here. Thank you, 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 thank you. So we get to see in the next live session. So watch out for the next live. Who is here? Louisa. Good afternoon. Hello. Yes, it's been a while. You're so correct. It's been a while. Louisa says, hello, doctor. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Louisa. Thanks for joining. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Yes, Louisa, it's been a while. I'm doing good. Trying to take care of myself and other matters requiring attention. It's been a lot of work, clinical work, and all that. So, it's been so busy. Thank you for asking, Louisa. Doing fine. Someone said, was it Chidima and Mr. Ade said, they said I'm looking so happy, or I was looking so happy today. I said, oh, maybe they observed something. Lisa, I like that question. Okay, are you taking care of yourself or wife is taking care of you? That's interesting. Yes, my wife's taking care of me, but I also have to take care of myself, you know. Yeah. Really, you're the one that knows sometimes what you feel, how you're feeling, and what you need to do to ensure that you're at your best, and yeah, you keep being productive, right? Oh, Louisa, I said, I'm always looking so, you're always looking happy. Okay, thank you, Louisa, for that. It's the grace of God. Thank God. So sometimes we don't look like the pressure that we are getting, even if it's from patients. It's such an interesting thing that I enjoy what I do. I enjoy practicing as a medical doctor. You know, more than 10 years now practicing as a medical doctor. And it's been interesting and getting more interesting. I'm a family physician. I believe in family. So we believe in other aspects of our lives that are actually part of our health. Talking about your social life, your mental health, your environment, your diet, and these are different aspects of our lives that we need to connect together and see how we are on top of. You are always looking happy. Yes, thank you. And thank you for voting. Thank you for voting. Would you want to share with us? Initially we're thinking of uh, concluding on this. It's been an interesting discussion. Mr. Ade was here, Chidinma was here, Banta was here. I don't know if they are still here. They we've been engaging. If you can see in the chat, we talked about content creators, content creation, and what it means to be a content creator and the demands. So, Louisa, has it been easy being a content creator? And I know you enjoy what you do. Can you notice something here? Is this okay? Or I just put it off? Okay, you say yes. Thank you, Louisa. Then you say, wow, what is the difference between a doctor and a family doctor? Okay, so let me try to explain. Of course, anyone that graduates from a medical school trained uh, as a medical doctor and then certified as a medical doctor after graduation and an induction into the medical profession, depending on the country or nation where the individual is affiliated. Okay, but that's the foundational level. But now we have people who are we call general practitioners, or we say medical officers, who are just a bit above, moving from someone that has now done housemanship, like internship, and then some people still need to go through the NYSC in Nigeria, and then from that, a person can decide to just practice as a general medical practitioner and doctor, and that's okay for some people. But further still, one can get into residency. I'm sure you know about resident doctors and all that. You've heard so much about that in Nigeria. So residency, okay, is what you mentioned. Okay, well, what's the difference? So I'm responding to that. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, the light, the light. So that's part of what we do as content creators. We try to I'm going to be doing some unboxing, maybe starting this evening, but a bit of some little additions, you know, having a lot of lights, ring lights, talking about softbox, all kind of lights, backlights, stage lights, this kind of lights. Now, if I tell you the kind of lights, maybe I will say it later, but it's just, this place is well lit, but sometimes your positioning may affect the lighting you get. Thank you, Louisa. Unboxing time coming. Nothing much really, but important tools. So, wow, what's the difference between being a doctor? We are still on that. So, um, as a resident doctor, so a family doctor, people can choose family doctors, but a real family doctor, talking about being a family physician, is a specialty that focuses on individuals' health within their environment, their community, their families, and it's a form of ongoing relationship between an individual and his or her doctor. And this kind of relationship involves not just starting or seeing the patient once and for all, which may happen in some certain some specialties. But most of the time, when people are into residency, that's specialization. So there's a specialty called family medicine. So that is where I am, and there is that level of engagement with individuals, relating with their community, their families, and seeing how all these aspects affect the individual's health. Do you understand, Louisa? So it's a continuing care that the family doctor offers to the individual and family. So it could be a care that's been offered not just to an individual, but to the family, to families, or the family of the individual as a whole. So and there are different specialties in that in the family medicine, and the one I will start with is lifestyle medicine, where we talk about dieting, sleep, exercising, and all that. So there are doctors that are actually in that training. I love lifestyle. I'm a member of the Society of Lifestyle Medicine of Nigeria. So I'm also passionate, and every doctor is expected to be that, to see how much you can do without medications. Talking about how exercising, sleep, right dieting can help, right social connections, um, good mental health, how all that can help us to live that healthy life. Okay, so that's lifestyle. That's just one unit in family medicine, and that's what operates in my center. I'm present in a teaching hospital, in Lagos. So, and the the other aspects, include the insurance aspects where we handle, know about the Ilera Eco in Lagos, for example, then the National Health Insurance Agency matters, the care that is offered, the scheme that has been um, offered to people there. And you know about private centers that also offer that with HMOs and all that. So that's one aspect. So my own department will undo that. And there's the geriatric medicine, still under family medicine here. We have the older persons beginning from the age of 60. So when I say handling patients from beginning, so at whatever point, we also handle children, but most of the time in this kind of setting, we allow up to a certain age, maybe less than 14 years now, to be handled by the pediatricians. Okay. So even though we do a lot of rotations as resident doctors, people rotate in training, we rotate, and then we are able to handle different conditions even while specializing. So the fact that I handle a lot of adults, people, medicine, and all that doesn't mean that I cannot take care of a baby right now. So, but because we are in a setting where we need to focus more and then do better in a particular area, then we tend to give those rooms. I mean that room. Now, talking about older persons from about 60 years of age, there's a special unit still under family medicine. So doctors have different interests in these different areas and then handle patients in that age group. Then we have talked about the lifestyle medicine. Then there is the HIV clinic, other chronic medical conditions. Okay, we also have that on other days, like a Monday and a Friday, for example. We have days for people who have been managed for hypertension, diabetes, and then maybe bronchial asthma, sickle cell anemia. So there are other chronic conditions that have been managed most of the time, just like for example, if you talk about an endocrinologist, that's talking about internal medicine. So we have internal medicine, we have family medicine, we have community medicine, we have pediatrics. So these are different aspects of medicine specialties in Nigeria. Okay, there's laboratory medicine also. Yes, different interest. There's laboratory medicine. So it's people that have now gone further. So talking about, you asked the question about being a family doctor. Now, as a family physician, family doctor, I am with other family doctors in a good position to take care of not just an individual to manage, but even families. Okay, because there are a lot of family matters. Being a family physician is beyond just treating the condition like diabetes, but look at the support that a diabetic patient is receiving or needs to receive. And as a family physician, I can even do a home visit. I can offer home-based care, to study the environment of the individual, to seek for support from family members, to get them involved in the management of the individual's health condition. So it's a whole lot that we are doing. So there are a lot of, the other time I had an induction into the membership of the West African College of Physicians in Family Medicine. So people from Liberia, Ghana, Sierra Leone, different some West African countries like that have exams that are done and then qualifications to be members of that college. You call it a college. So there are majorly two exams that are to be done, which I've crossed one, and then for the second one coming up soon, I'm doing my research also, working on that. So that becomes it's more than just being a general practitioner. So there are studies, there are practices that we offer that are uh, just internationally based practices, just like we follow protocols in management of diabetes, for example, as it's being practiced in the United Kingdom, United States, any part of the world. So it's just that the resources available sometimes and all that may differ in some settings, but for my for my facility, for example, there are a lot of facilities available to handle most conditions. So um, we practice with there's the training aspect. You know, apart from the clinical aspects, people go through examinations. You know, preparation for these examinations. I'm talking about professional exams, exams within the setting of the teaching hospital, and exams outside the teaching hospital. So I've said a lot about being a family physician. So I'm proud to be I use the word proud because I'm someone that does a lot. I have not mentioned that we do primary surgery, we do basic surgeries in family medicine. We also have opportunity to handle some surgeries. Okay, so that's one of the areas I've been interested, and I'm happy that I'm able to balance that clinical medical aspects with surgical aspects. So I will keep growing and getting more experience in this. So that's what it is being a family physician. So I have a number of people that I am serving as their personal doctor, and then private family doctor. So it all depends on area of interest. Thank you, Louisa, for asking. I've said a lot on that. Remember to double tap on your screen. Who else is joining us? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we manage conditions like we managed in some other places, like you say, a cardiologist definitely has some deeper um, insight into some areas, like talking about the heart, and then some changes that may occur in the heart and may require some form of management. But basically, talking about management of these chronic medical conditions, I mentioned hypertension, diabetes, you know, which are of great global concern now. So these are things that we do. So, and family physicians are being demanded in different parts of the world. I mean, in high demand. All right. So thank you for asking. Thank you for your comment saying, well done, sir. Thank you, Louisa. So let's get back to content creation, content creator. Has it been easy, Louisa, as a content creator? Has it been easy? Has it been easy? Yes, the ideas, processing the ideas, scripting, sitting down to shoot videos, editing videos. I mean, coming on live sessions, you know. Initially, I was planning to close up very soon, but you know, that's one of the 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 endurance test that content creators get to receive. You know, when people are still engaging, you have to just keep at it. All right. So, Louisa says it's not been easy. Oh. I'm of the school of thought that nothing is easy. Nothing is easy, but it's possible, right? So you can encourage someone here today, because I'm sure you are not on the same level that you were when you started on YouTube. I don't know if you're on any other platform. And recently, YouTube was sending a survey. I don't know if you saw it. They wanted us to give some feedback on our experiences. So I was able to fill that survey. Okay, that will help them to improve, to see how much they could improve in the services that they are offering to the world. So Louisa says, I'm of the school of thought that nothing is easy. Do you think the same? Anyone else with a similar thought or something different? So Louisa says, especially when you want to give value. So what do? Because you want to give value, does it mean that you cannot take it easy, do things easy? So to what extent do you go? What exactly do you have to do to give value? Louisa, what do you do to give value? To what extent do you go? 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 When you want to give value or be an impact, you want to ensure you are dishing the right things out and doing research. That's one of the major works of a content creator, researching. And, just like you have said, Louisa, you want to give value and make an impact. Because, in a way, like I said earlier, before you joined, a number of people are doing the same thing that you are doing. But people want to know, even the YouTube company wants to see, okay, is this person doing something a little different? Is there extra? Is there something extra that this person is offering that we need to show the world? Okay, so it's important to have this in mind, to bear it in mind that people are looking for value. Okay, and impact, transformation. So the day I came across a content creator who was actively, you know, doing some displaying some exercises, and a number of people joined and people have been participating. She has a community, but people were able to get value. Even myself, I stayed, and I was able to interact and engage with them on that live session. So I saw that she was doing some things that were really helpful for people. She was making comments, encouraging people, and challenging people to uh, doing the needful about exercising and dieting. So, just like you have said, you are right, Louisa, that value is important. People want to see what you are bringing to the table, and is it really worth their time and attention? So what do you give? What the impact you're trying to make? You want to ensure you are dishing the right things out and doing research. Very important. Because there's a whole lot. People use Google this, I mean, not these days. People have been using Google from ages past, right? Okay, but the point is that people can access information in different ways. Okay, but you have work to do, so that's where it's not actually easy, because a lot of work, time, and attention that you need to give to it, to research on a particular topic, and think about it, get not just information around, but a global level of thinking and access for information, such that when you are coming out to share with others, you are um, you are sharing something that the world needs to know, the world needs to have. So that's very important. Research. Also ensure that everything is high quality. That's if you want to reach a wider audience. Yes, Louisa, you are so correct. That's so true. That's the more the quality. One thing I observed about YouTube Live also is that I'm not sure it applies every time, but I observed that when your video is good, when the lighting is great, think the YouTube algorithm finds a way to show your video to more people. I mean, show the live, give notifications to more people. Okay, so because the YouTube community company also believes in quality, and that's what they are trying to offer the world. Okay, so thank you, Louisa, for your contribution. So that means you do a lot of research before you come out to talk on any particular topic, which is very important. Which is very important. It applies to all content creators. Something that we should do to ensure that we do our research properly, so that we are not giving wrong information to people, to our community, and the audience, giving us their time and attention. KK Thompson, say good morning from your side. KK Thompson says good morning from my side, doctor. Good morning, KK. Good morning to you. What a good afternoon from here. Thank you for joining in. What time is it in your location? Let's know where you are joining us from. Where are you right now? And thank you for casting your votes. Remember to double tap on your screen to like this session. Lisa says, hi, KK. It's been a while. How are you doing? Yes, Jamaica. 8 a.m. in Jamaica. Hello, Jamaicans. Hello, people. Yes, I have a number of people who are subscribed in Jamaica. Thank you, KK Thompson, for staying tuned, for joining this live. So, how is your channel doing? How is life generally? How is content creation? KK Thompson says, hi, Louisa. I'm so tired. What do you mean by you're so tired? What exactly is happening? Tired? You mean physical tiredness now? Or is it something that has to do with your YouTube channel? Okay, so KK says, well, I mean, Louisa says, well done, KK, and don't be tired. KK, did you see that? Hope you've seen that. Louisa is encouraging you, saying, don't be tired. Okay, physically tired. From what? That may mean that you need to catch some rest. You need to catch some rest. You need to get some rest, okay? And you don't necessarily have to wait till night before you rest. You need to um, take a nap. Okay? So physical tiredness means that you need to get some physical rest. And of course, other aspects are important. Your mental health, your diet, and you should be sure that you are well hydrated. Okay, so these are things to consider when trying to recover. So, what sleep will do for you now, which I think you may need, is to help you to restore, to renew, to re energize. So, try to create some time to rest. KK Thompson. Lisa says, sorry, KK. Sorry, 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 sorry. Lisa is expressing love, showing love to you. Okay, KK Thompson says, I will, Doc. Yes, please do get some rest. Okay, so one of the ways to actually handle this physical aspect, if there's a combination of mental stress with some very demanding physical activities, then it gets worse on the body. But you have to learn to deal with um, the physical matters by prioritizing. When you prioritize, earlier I was talking about some things are important but not urgent. Some things are urgent but not important. Some things are important and urgent. Some things are not even important, neither are they urgent. So you need to learn to classify, categorize these matters that you need to deal with. Prioritize. Prioritizing is very important for you as a content creator. All right, so we all need this, not just KK Thompson. So I don't know, whatever it is that has caused the physical tiredness means you need to catch some rest. I'm sure you feel better. You get to feel better, um, re-energized when you get that adequate rest. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. Vibes with Yemi. Thank you for joining in. Welcome to this live. Good to have you here. How has it been with you? Vibes with Yemi says, hi, doctor. Hello, Yemi. Why nope? You said nope. Nope. What's nope? What's nope? What do you mean by nope? Okay, someone is asking, Louisa is asking, Doctor, how close are you to monetization? That's a very sensitive question there. I say sensitive. Okay, really, with the way things were going, I was expecting that, okay, for the end of November, okay, but it's still related to how well one is showing up. Because that's what YouTube wants. It wants you to keep showing up, whether in the live or in your videos. So my uploading of videos has not really been like I did maybe in September, October, and then maybe early November. But um, the monetization aspect, okay, I was watching the first part, now getting close to 3,000 watch hours, but it's still about I think it's about 2,700 and something watch hours, 2,700 and something. Okay, so there's a need to do more, maybe another video that will go viral soon. I've had one or two videos within a few days and weeks that I've actually had thousands of views. So, trusting that they'll keep watching and then I'll keep um, doing it right so that the right people will keep coming across my videos and watching. I get a lot of feedbacks on the quality of information people are receiving. But thank you, Louisa, for asking. There was a time someone was saying that doctors should not talk about monetization. What do you think? Do you think I need to be monetized? Louisa, do you think I need to be monetized? Vice with me saying hi, Louisa. Yes. Louisa, Vice with me saying hello to you. And KK Thompson says, Louisa, I don't see you on live stream. Wow. So it's been a while too. That's Louisa. And I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw a notification, but sometimes night, it's either I'm on the road, some busy with patients, some other official engagements. All right. So well done, everyone. So High vibes with Yemi. That's from Louisa. And Louisa says, I don't live stream every day again, KK, though I was live yesterday. Hey, I remember, I think I saw something like that. Something like that. So I had some other meetings I needed to attend online, so I couldn't join in. I'm asking because, okay, Lisa is saying, I'm asking because I want to know if you need help to stream your playlist. Thank you, Louisa. I'm supposed to do some bit of editing on my playlist channel and all that. I'm going to work on that. I have some videos in the playlist. There are some that are unlisted, which I should unlist. There are some that I need to put in their uh, proper group. So KK Thompson says, okay, Louisa, I understand. Okay, Louisa is asking, do you have a playlist? Yes, I do. Okay, so KK Thompson says, yes, of course, why not? Okay, he has. Okay, Louisa is saying, are you on YouTube to play? Okay, I didn't get that. Okay, are you asking KK Thompson? Louisa says, even if you are not doing what you do for money. Okay, I now understand that question. So Louisa is asking the people or someone that thinks that as as a medical doctor, I shouldn't be talking about monetization. Abi? No, 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 no. There was a way I answered that comment that day. Okay, so he said, yes, of course. Okay, so he said, Lisa says, story, don't mind that person. Thank you, Louisa. Don't we all need money? In fact, Chidima was thinking that she said she thought maybe some money came in and that's why I'm looking so happy. I'm always a happy person, right? Sometimes challenges may come around that they make you want to lose your happiness. But the joy is there. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Okay, so and we need to. I did a video. If you have not watched that video, I think I uploaded yesterday or 2 days ago now. On yesterday, uploaded yesterday on why you need to be happy and how you can make yourself happy. Right. So I'm sure you'll find it interesting and 15 ways that you can make yourself happy. You can share this with someone out there. So Lisa, now the question I understand, are you on YouTube to play? Am I here to play? They play like they used to say. So now I'm not here to play, okay? So if I can also get benefits, of course, uh, a lot of benefits are there for content creators. We are talking about content creators, and there should be no discrimination, right? There should be no discrimination. Um, if you are in doing medical missions now, okay, we know that this is medical missions, and then we are doing this for maybe for the gospel and things like that. Okay, but if I'm here on the note that I'm of course passionate, I'm trying to educate the world, and especially in the medical area that's related to health, lifestyle, wellness matters, talking about diet and other areas of health. So I am doing this with a lot of investment of time, energy, money. So a lot of resources are going into this. I mean, more than thank you for the love, more than 3 years now, you know, and it's not been easy. That's the word, but it's been possible, and God has made it possible by His grace. There were times that a lot of work needed to be done. I was not consistent at some point. Time came, I had to unlist some videos because I thought they were not fitting for my channel. So by now, really, I should be having about 300 more videos, but some were really more of shorts. So I had to restructure myself and all. So we thank God for all the energy, the ideas, the time, the money, and all that is going into this. We may not be there really for the money, but the money, once it's available, why not? I'm also interested. I'm very interested. Okay, so Louisa, I'm telling the YouTube family that me too, I want to be monetized so that we can do more. Most people, the more that comes in, the better it keeps getting. We need more. Even though we may not have started with very, very sophisticated equipment, but we can begin to um, get more quality equipment by also getting some funding from the YouTube company, and then of course that's all because they get paid from advertisers. So Louisa says, even if you are not doing what you do for money, money should be one of the rewards for value you give. This is powerful. I'm going to pin this. This is powerful, Louisa. So even if you are not doing what you do for money, money should be one of the rewards for value you give. Now, talking about money, one of the interesting things is that people pay you for the value in terms of service that you offer. Very good. But sometimes in our profession, we just want to say, okay, don't worry. But of course, there are certain charges or billings for people for the services that you offer as a professional, even medical practitioner. But um, there are some times that even when you don't expect from people you don't expect from, people tend to say, "Oh, I'm going to give this. Please don't say no. Don't say no." And sometimes, it all depends on the way your heart is and what God is saying. Yeah, take this for you, or don't take this. Okay, so part of the unboxing will include, there was a gift I received some time ago from an elderly couple. I mentioned that I've not started using that gift. It's just been there for months, but it's like a special gift really because they express their appreciation not just for taking care of them clinically in terms of management of their health, but the fact that they are also members of this community. They watch my videos. They specifically said that we appreciate all you do for us. I mean, talking about managing them and then all that you are doing on YouTube. So that's very encouraging. I'm talking about people in their 70s now. So for them to have thought about that and decide to do that, then that means um, that's just one of many people that really appreciate. And some people may be looking forward to, oh, okay, when is doctor going to get monetized so that I can do something in their own way. Okay, but there are other people that have access physically that say, oh, I have to do this, I'll do this for you, I'll do this. You know, some people just pay for the services that they receive, talking about clinical service. So it all depends on how God brings people or how God puts it in the heart of people. But talking about receiving, sometimes as Christians, we pray. Christians, we pray, we have direction from God, we perceive in our heart, but when the answers to our prayers are coming, we should also be able to recognize those answers. Like people must make things easy for me, this next level. I have a lot of different tools, items, or equipment, whatever you can call them, talking about for content creation, being on YouTube. I try to update. A lot of money going into all this, but uh, I believe that it will keep getting better and it can be better now. So welcome monetization. Lisa, say thank you for joining me on this matter. KK, please, can you also help? Wow. Can you also help? Lisa, yeah, I hope you are back now. So KK, please. Lisa is saying, KK, please, can you also help Dr. Stream his playlist? Wow, this is a special request. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you, KK. Okay, thank you all for your support. So Louisa says, okay, KK Thompson says, okay, Louisa, I will. Thank you, KK. And then Louisa says, thank you so much, KK. God bless you and reward you. Amen. 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 I say amen to that. Amen. Dave, where have you been? How do you do? Dave, you're welcome. You're welcome. So KK Thompson says amen to your prayer, Louisa. So thank you all for the encouragement, for the support. Okay, Louisa, you want to share your experience with us? Monetization, what's the experience like? How are you enjoying the monetization stage that you are in right now? Dave, Aaron, you say you apologize. I apologize coming very late. So yes, it's about 2 hours plus we've been here. But remember to double tap on your screen and click on the like button. Remember to cast your votes. I can see 12 votes already. And everyone that has voted says they are happy. Happy. I'm happy that you are happy. Okay. So that's a good one. And then we have Dave joining us saying apologize for coming very late. So Dave, where are you now and what time is it in your location? Thank you for joining in. Anyway, we welcome you. Uh, I didn't notify you that I was going to come live anyway, so, but you're still joining. Thank you for joining. Talking about content creation, content creators, is it easy to create content? And what's your experience been like in content creation? KK Thompson says, hi, Dave. Dave is greeting everyone here, saying, greetings, beautiful family. Thank you, sir. Okay. You're welcome, Dave. Amen. Caleb Wachi. Hello, Caleb. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. Dave is asking on duty. Okay, are you on duty or are you asking if I am on duty? Okay, Dave says easy, you just upload and upload and upload and don't stress yourself. Okay, thank you, Dave. You should take it easy. I will. I'm trying to do that. Okay, so content creators, we need to learn to take it easy, right? We need to just, like I said, being more than 3 years on YouTube, uploading videos, I've just been taking it easy because I know the time will come when things have been, getting better, but things will keep getting better. And then there are no limits to what God is going to do. Dave says, Thompson, greetings, sir. Greetings from Dave. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the votes. So what else do you want to tell us, Dave? Talking about content creation. Okay, you do you and be consistent doing you. Okay, I get that. Say do you. That's be yourself, and we must learn to do that. You know, sometimes it looks like it's a competitive world. Even the content creation, it's like it's very competitive and all that. But really, it's just about competing with yourself and getting better at what you are doing. Okay, so you don't feel pressured. You need to take it easy so that you don't get emotionally stressed. and sometimes physically people can to get stressed physically also if you are not careful. If you are not careful um, in handling yourself as a content creator. So you need to learn to manage yourself. So watch out tonight. We should do some unboxing. Okay, some personal and maybe one gift. We'll start somewhere tonight. So watch out, watch out. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I can't remember doing any unboxing before. Yeah, I tried to, but just something different from our regular. Uh, have you drank water today? Okay, so Louisa says, welcome, Louisa, welcome back. Louisa says, Doctor, please try putting your long form videos in a playlist for ease while streaming. Okay, Doctor, please try putting your long form videos in a playlist for ease while streaming. Okay, okay, so I'll do that. Um, I'll work on that today so that uh, we can have, it seems, I also observed that some of my videos in playlists, seems some videos are missing from some playlists and some are not actually in the playlist. So I'm going to do that appropriately. So Dave says, important, Louisa, important. Hmm. Okay, thank you, Louisa. So I'm going to make it easy. I'll make it easy. Louisa says, "Hi, Dave. I. Okay, Louisa says, I saw you have a playlist from shorts, but that won't help as shorts doesn't really count. Hmm. Thank you for that, Louisa. So, but shorts won't count now, right? They will count after monetization, right, Louisa? And um, I just have to work on putting those videos into playlist. And Dave says, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers don't even sleep just because of watch. Dave, right? Yeah, that's true. And that's not healthy, actually. You can start telling on people's, you know, uh, depriving oneself of sleep. Okay. So, like they say, yeah, the Ozu is real, right? People are trying to just make it and do by doing the right thing, okay? But each person will definitely get them. Just time is the difference. So, Dave says you'll be okay. People like that will get high blood pressure, right? Thank you. We've done a lot. I mean, we've done some, and there's still more to do on hypertension. That's blood pressure, and how you can avoid getting high blood pressure, and what you can do even if you have high blood pressure. Okay, so even as a content creator, you must be sure that you are you are taking care of yourself well enough so that even when monetization comes, you won't be using money from monetization to buy drugs to take yourself or seek for treatment. Dave, thank you for that. It's a wise thing to note to do. So Dave is telling every content creator to take it easy. It will come. Oh yes, now the money will come, right? And it's more than money because money will come and so many other things. Part of the advantages that we have as content creators is the opportunities for collaboration between content creators, YouTubers, fellow YouTubers, collaboration with companies, I mean, different organizations. Your attention may just be needed somewhere by someone. That happens a lot. I mean, different depending on your niche, and it doesn't matter what that niche is. You have someone that is ready for the fashion to connect with you. Somebody that is ready, is it music, that's ready to connect with you, that's ready to collaborate. There are some companies and even organizations that are ready to sponsor. Okay, so it just has to do with your terms and the agreements that you have on such. So there's a whole lot. YouTube can pay directly or even indirectly. So watch out, watch out for that. So Dave says, take it easy, it will come. So money, the um, the growth will come. Take it easy, it will come. Yes. Dave says, just one video, one day, God willing, will be your breakthrough. Yes, God willing will be your breakthrough. Just one video, one day, God willing, will be your breakthrough. Amen. Yes, amen. Somebody now, that's 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 a prayer, and that's a fact. Yes. Dave says keep uploading at least 12 minutes plus video. Okay. Dave is advising us here. Okay, so at least on the average 12 minutes video. So not more than 15 minutes and not less than 10 minutes, right? Thank you for the votes and thank you for the likes. So Dave, how far with your channel? How is it doing? How far with your work? Okay, Dave says not more than 24 minutes. Okay, thank you for that, Dave. So you can upload videos at least 12 minutes and then not more than 24 minutes. So thank you, Dave. Any other person with any additional information for us? Everyone that's joined in, thank you so much for joining in. If you are yet to drop a comment in the chat box, why haven't you dropped your comments? Let's know where you're joining from and what time it is in your location. So very soon we'll be closing this live so that we can move to something else, take a break, and then we see later, catch up later in the evening uh, and the night, because we have some other um, things that we need to do, right? Not more than, yes. Dave says human being brain get tired at 5 minutes. Aha. Dave, tell me more. Where was that study conducted? Is that a fact? Okay, Dave says unless it's a Nigerian movie you are recording, then it's okay. You can do 2 hours movie. Yes, Dave, yeah, right. Because people the human brain loves entertainment. I mean, the mind likes pleasure. So anything that will excite man, anything that will uh, make man happy, anything that will make man smile, laugh. Okay, Louise, I was just thinking, just at that moment, that have you left the live or you still here? Okay, thank you, Louisa, for staying tuned. Thank you. So I hope you are finding this discussion interesting. Dave is giving us some new perspectives to this. And he says that unless it's a Nigerian movie, that people should not be recording 2 hours on YouTube. Except it's a live session like this, okay? So, what do you think? Because really, he's touching into some interesting areas. People love uh, entertainment. So that's why that streaming thing works so much for people where there's something that is interesting, make them smile and then make people laugh and all that. So it's good. It's healthy actually to smile, to laugh, to be happy. Don't forget, I have that video that I uploaded yesterday. It's an interesting one. Um, it's part of our health. Health matters. You need to be happy. And how can you make yourself happy? Or someone around you may actually benefit from that video. Okay. There's an internal aspect of being happy, and there's an external aspect of being happy. So watch that video for more. Greetings, sir. Mama Lisa is here. Greetings, sir. How are you? Long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. Thank you for that observation. Okay, and I hope you're doing well. How is your channel growing? How is your family? So, how are you balancing your work with life, work balance now? How are you able to cope with your content creation and other areas of life? Lisa, what are you doing to balance things? Is it easy to be a content creator? What are the challenges and what are the advantages that you have seen and experiencing being a content creator? Can share with us. Yeah, so greetings to everyone. That's from Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. And Dave says some people are recording themselves sleeping, surely. Yes, so don't you know that it has happened to me before? I was feeling sleepy at a point. Or what are you saying? Yes, sometimes you feel tired. You're showing up, you're talking. So this one, can see how many hours plus, and it's not like some other times when by this time I'm feeling it. So it all depends on how the body has been used before coming up live or before trying to shoot a video. There was a time I observed that when I'm quite tired and I'm trying to stay in front of the camera to shoot, then I don't I don't do well on that compared to when I'm well rested and I'm just fresh, waking and then coming up to talk and record. So it helps a lot. You must be able to ensure that we rest. So when we are tired talking, it will show. So there are times I observe people, members of the community, that somebody is looking dehydrated. Even myself now, I should be taking some water now. So uh, you should also observe this and try to take care of yourself. Lisa says, greetings to everyone. And Dave says, some people are recording themselves sleeping surely. Yes, yes, you're right, Dave. I'm about to drive, but I'll just listen on this lecture. Okay, Lisa, thank you for listening. Safe driving. Okay, Dave says that's a content. Which one now? Which one is the content, Dave? What's the content there? What's the content? Okay, Dave is saying, Lisa. So Lisa says, family is good. YouTube has to always take a back seat. That's wisdom, right? Okay, because before YouTube came, your family was there and your family will still be there. Okay. YouTube has to always take a back seat because we run the masjid and our business and family lives. So for me, I like to support content creators and just document my life a bit. Thank you for all your support, Lisa. We appreciate all you do. And More grace to you. Now Dave is laughing. Now Glosal Foodies is here. Hello, Glosal Foodies. Good to have you with us. It's been an interesting session talking about content creators and what we do. Thank you for the like, for the love. Remember to double tap on your screen. Still have opportunity for more likes, more. Okay, let's have more, and then I'll be rounding off soon. There's going to be an interesting one later tonight, so watch out. So Lisa says, I try to support people that have content of value to the world. And there are so many. Yes, Lisa, you are very true, so correct. Now, I shared earlier that the same idea that seems God is putting in the heart of one is also putting in the heart of another. So that's why it seems that sometimes contents are similar. Sometimes you find out that, oh, you are doing something that someone else has probably done, or you may even be thinking about and search and find out that someone somewhere has done exactly what you're thinking of doing. Okay, so but the difference will now be the extra that you put in terms of the quality of material or information, the quality of your audio. And talking about audio, these are some of the things that we invest in. And earlier, before you joined, Lisa was saying that why should somebody be saying that? Maybe I shouldn't talk about monetization. Some time ago, somebody was saying, he doesn't believe that he or she, I don't know, doesn't believe that the medical people shouldn't be talking about monetization. Okay. So what do you think? So now we do a lot, giving so much, talking about giving value, doing a lot of research to make that quality available. So Lisa says she tries to support people that have content of value and then offering that to the world. So very important. Dave says, I live to God. What are you living to God, Dave? And Glossa Foodie says, hi everyone. Hi everyone from Glossa Foodies. And then Dave says, sleeping content, doctor, nothing going on you, just record yourself. Dave, that's going to be interesting. Yes, anything can become content. There was a time I was saying that if I was a dancing doctor, maybe by now I have million views, just dancing, showing up and just dancing. Okay, so the world, there's that aspect of entertainment, something that will make people laugh, and there's nothing wrong in that. Okay, so some people are just created to do more of that entertainment, um, while some will definitely do more of education. People do lifestyle, people do sports, people do news, people do politics. So different strokes for different folks. So sleeping contents. So that's something interesting. Someone can do that, right? But one has to be careful, the environment and all that, because you don't know what happens or what could happen when you're asleep. All right. All right. So, great people. The next few minutes we'll be closing on this live. So I thank everyone for joining in. Thank you for the active engagement. It's been a while, really, and we have 9 likes. I know quite a number of people joined this live, and we've had some of our people sharing their thoughts and comments. And thank you for your support, Dave and Louisa and KK Thompson. Thank you, Vibes with Yemi. Thank you, Chidima. Thank you, Banta. Thank you, everyone. Those I can see in the chat and those who are not in the chat. Thank you, Lisa. All right, so we get to catch up more on this. It's an interesting topic talking about content creation. Some of the things that content creators do. You know, we do a lot of things, and some of those things, some of them are definitely contributing to the work that we are doing. Some are just by the side, some are just interesting, some are just funny. Okay, like Dave is saying that, oh, people can just find themselves sleeping, dozing while recording or while doing a live. So it happens. I've been there before, right? Okay, so KK Thompson says, "Bye, doc. I'm in and out of sleep." Oh, please get your well-deserved sleep, okay, KK Thompson. You're well appreciated for your time, for all the way from Jamaica. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for your contributions, for your support. Thank you for being a wonderful member of this community. Healthy people with healthy relationships. Thank you all. Now we have 13 votes, and all of the people who voted says they are happy. So but remember to watch my video on 15 ways to make yourself happy. For those that are yet to watch that video, it's an interesting video. Why you need to be happy. You need to be happy, okay? KK Thompson says you're welcome. So I'm happy that I have a wonderful community. I have friends on this platform that are very supportive. So let's remember to connect with one another. If you are yet to connect with any of the people who has been here, then you can screenshot and get to check out their channels and connect appropriately, watch their videos. So let's keep supporting one another. Right. So I'll see you all again soon. I'll say bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.